with surfboards stacked up in the sand. We heard an eerie, supernatural band. Four zombies played a sinister tune as the vampires danced beneath the moon.
It's a Halloween scene under the stars with the witches and ghosts and the aliens from Mars. The ghouls are dancing on the sandy shore. In the Halloween scene, you never know what's in store.
Ha ha ha! The werewolves howled a crazy song, while in the sea the spirits swayed along. The night grew late, the stars shone bright. We surfed till dawn, till first daylight. With crashing waves upon this dark playground, this Halloween scene was the best around.
It's a Halloween scene under the stars with the witches and ghosts and the aliens from Mars. The ghouls are dancing on the sandy shore.
Sandy shore.
Halloween scene, you never know what's in store.
Hit it, Nico! Play that guitar! Jack-o'-lanterns lit up the night. All this monster mashup had no end in sight. A skeleton drummer slayed every note.
So many of us on the move, on the paths we choose. We worry about things people say and the things we do. But I don't care about nothing that doesn't care about me. I just wanna be happy to be. Come get happy with me. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. But then one day it all makes sense. We gotta live like this is not the end. Live like this is not the end. Live life, live life. So if you wake up with the sun, or if you're the owl, take on each day as it comes, and remember love is power. When you're on top of the mountain, or looking out on the waves, I hope you drink from the fountain each day, and wash your worries away. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. And then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. We place our bets, might lose it all. Oh, then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. The end. Live like this is not the end. The end. Live life, live life. You driving me crazy, crazy, crazy.
locked and loaded and ready to go there,
Yes,
Kinsman.
we are
Yes,
ready to go for a Thursday night.
for a Thursday
Yeah,
night.
Midtown Bowl prize pack. We've got
Yeah.
family deal, 1 hour. And we're also giving away a sweet freeze platter of all the taffies that they make over there.
So
Sweet Freeze down
where
the street. And that
is-
platter is at Sweet Freeze,
Yeah.
175 3rd Ave.
I was about to say, where's the platter? I thought you might have munched
Yeah,
it down.
It's in here. But they are delicious.
Yeah.
And again, you're going to try them all, and then you're going to go back down there and buy some more. It's going to be a great win. And again, the platter is, yes, when you win that, you'll walk down the street, Sweet Freeze, and you can check out what maybe take a look at what your future purchases will be at sweetfreeze.ca.
We
So
love
there you
them
go.
over there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got, we love them over there. Sweet Freeze, and yes, Derek's in studio beside Ronnie is
Yeah,
part.
Ronnie's got some friends in
Well,
there tonight.
I'm going to say Ronnie has been signed a mentor program now because he's been shifting to the snooze button. So we got Derek in there monitoring and mentoring him for the rest of the week.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we got him.
Derek keeping a close eye
Yeah,
on Ronald.
Yeah, that's
tonight. Yeah.
So Derek's in there making sure Ronnie is topsy-turvy as we get set for our Feed a Family event, which is tomorrow.
Yes, our 9th one we've done,
Yes.
and it kicks off tomorrow, 11 to 4
Yeah.
at Johnson's, your independent grocer. So we hope
Yes.
to see everybody down there. Big thanks to Timmins Hyundai, Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got the cooperator, Sebastian Vermet Insurance and Financial Limited. And we've even got a phone call from Glenn Rusenstrom, who's going to help us out between 11 and 4 as well.
So if you have an opportunity to come by and see us tomorrow between 11 and 4, bring coffee, please. Because Kinsman never brings me a coffee.
I'll buy you coffee.
Well, that would be the first time ever that you brought
I'll
something.
buy
there.
you something.
All right, I'm going to hold you to that. We're cash donations. You can send in EMTs. We're doing that till 4. At 4 o'clock, we walk right in with the money. We buy the gift cards for the food. And then
it
at
back.
5 o'clock, people who are in need will come to our studio and we'll hand out the gift
We
cards.
hand out the gift cards.
Yeah.
People have been messaging us.
Yes.
Is it rated 5? Yes, it is. So
Yeah.
get there and line up. And again, no questions asked. You don't have to bring ID. If you're in need of some extra help for this Thanksgiving, we are here to, assist with that help.
Yes, we are. And we're happy to do it. One of my favorite events that we do all year. And we always get some amazing community support. And there's lots going on leading into the holidays. And the one thing that's, I like about our format is that the gift cards get right into people's hands like tomorrow.
And they can use them tomorrow, go
Yeah.
purchase, some of the essentials for turkeys. Just doing the shopping for turkeys. Talking about turkeys are not cheap. $25, $50 for a turkey. So,
Yeah.
if you want to put your money towards a turkey, and of course use the gift cards that we provide tomorrow, you can get all the essentials for that Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm surprised you told me that because, I happen to work with a couple turkeys and I wouldn't value them any more than a couple dollars. So what happened with inflation here?
Inflation.
Are you have you been approved to touch the turkey, to cook it, or
Not
are you
yet,
still on
not
forks
yet.
and
It's
knives?
still on the. We're on thaw eve.
No.
Turkey's going to come out.
When we
and,
talked
we're
the
gonna
other
thaw it.
day, you weren't approved to do any of the cooking.
No, I help out in the kitchen.
Well, I know I help out. Like I said the other day, that's what
Or
we
is
tell.
that is that a
that's
noi?
that's
Is
what we
that a
tell
noi?
Hudson. Hudson helps out in the kitchen.
No, I
So-
help prepare. Tracy and I are a good team in the kitchen.
Well, I wanted an example of what you're doing.
Well, peeling potatoes, mashing the potatoes, doing the carrots, washing, helping with the stuffing and all that fun stuff. That's me.
Okay.
I make a mean batch of mashed
Yeah.
potatoes. Yeah.
So you haven't been approved for any of the big boy stuff
No.
yet.
And if I get too carried away, usually
Yeah.
Tracy will say, "Okay, time to
Right.
take a hike there. Go take Macy outside." And,
Forks and spoons duty, you're still on there,
and she'll
Kinsman.
take over. Yeah.
Maybe Christmas time. But anyways, we hope everyone, the question I had there, no matter if you're cooking or enjoying or helping, what are your plans for Thanksgiving? I'm curious about this.
Yeah.
Some
Put 'em in
people,
the comments.
yeah, some people do traditional meals. Some people do some R&R, like you were saying the other day, grab a pizza, movie, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
whatever
what you
works.
eat,
Yeah.
as long as you're spending it with ones that you love,
Yeah.
friends, family, as long as you're having a relaxing
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving Sunday. And again, I know a lot of people that just order a pizza. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
You know, hams. You know, if you're into something different, as long as you're you know, celebrating with the ones you love there. So if you know anybody who's going to be away, you know, give them maybe a phone call and invite them to your table.
So Dave says, sorry I got in late and missed you, but I'll be in for donations tomorrow. Thank you, Dave. We're looking forward to see Dave stop by.
Yeah, we do.
Independent, yeah.
A lot of people saying that they're going to send us EMTs tomorrow already. You know, going to see us, doing their shopping during the day. You know, obviously working on a Friday. If you've got time during your lunch hours, stop by Johnson's, your independent grocer. And again, we can't thank Jacob and Tara enough, providing us with the entrance front. We'll be right there.
The entrance front.
At Independent.
I've never heard anyone say it like that
Yates.
before.
At the entrance.
Just the entrance, or
Yeah, the big entrance.
or are they going to put us? Would they put us in the back
That's
last
it.
year?
We put people in headlocks looking for donations.
So Joanne says we'll be in Barrie celebrating Thanksgiving with my son, daughter. With their son and daughter and their granddaughters, turkey supper Sunday. Well, have fun, Joanne.
Yeah, that's what our dinner is.
That's right.
You're having yours on the Saturday.
Yes, I'm doing mine on Saturday. And I think Sunday I have a date with Teddy to go see the Terrifier 3.
Teddy Gosher's taking
but
you to
we're-
see Terrifier.
We are, yeah. Teddy's my main man, Kinsman.
Yeah, well, if you can tell
you
by
know.
the prop there, there's Art the Clown. If you're not familiar with the Terrifier, you're going to see Art on Sunday.
Selena says I'll be spending it with my mom and my grandkids. That sounds awesome. Chris says I'm hoping for some chicken chow mein.
Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner. Now, I don't see anyone in here. You said Sunday, I said Saturday, I say tomato, you say tomato. I don't hear very many Mondays.
Not too many Mondays.
Yeah.
You know,
Is
people
it-
have to maybe travel.
Travel?
I would say, you know, do the dinner on the Saturday, the Sunday, then you have Monday to recoup before everybody
Does
goes back
that, does
to
that
work and
include
school.
me from Porcupine to Timmins traveling?
That's a commute.
Yeah. You know, there is a Monday there. When I first got to Timmins, I lived in Timmins on Norman Street. And then I met people from South End.
And then you,
And-
you
okay, so I
pull up
met
the anchor and left.
Hold on, I met people from South End, and they're like, "Oh, I got to go to the Timmins Square. It's too far. I got to go to Walmart. It's too far. I got to go to downtown Timmins." And I'm thinking at this time, I'm like, it's 15 minutes away. Like in Thunder Bay, not a big city, but you know, there's Fort William and Port Arthur, and we're used to doing 15, 20 minutes down the expressway. I'm like, why are they complaining so much? Now that I moved to South End, I'm like, oh, I got to go all the way to the square. You
Yeah.
got to be, that's a brutal
Going to
drive.
Canadian Tire is what, 2020.
Yeah, don't even get me going there. Home Depot, I have to book a day off of work. Okay.
Going through all the detours
Yeah.
of construction.
So I fully amalgamated into the South End feel now.
You can feel their pain.
I can feel their pain. But anyways, got a little bit off track. Julie says we have one supper on Saturday and another one on Sunday.
And Monday's the recovery day.
All
Yes,
right.
that's when
Following
you
your
recover.
flow, Kinsman.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
finally
that's
doing
what we do.
You're finally
Yeah.
doing a popular trend.
We do ours on the Sunday
Yeah.
and then kind of relax and, you know, as they put it, the turkey coma for the Monday.
The turkey coma.
Yeah. Good weekend to wear sweatpants.
I always wear sweatpants around the house, though. What do you wear? Jeans?
No. Usually the PJ pants, shorts,
Okay.
PJ pants are number one.
So good evening. Pack a lunch and go to the West End. Yeah, LOL. Lorraine gets me, okay?
Yeah.
I'm one of those. Let's see. Heck, we take a drive and go all the way to Valgagne.
Valgagne, yes.
Yeah. That's a long drive right there. But yeah,
Valgagne, Raymore, the
I'm full
Matheson
South
crew.
Enders.
A lot of people commuting.
Carm says Thanksgiving's going to be quiet. See, I like that too. Sometimes it's just chill.
Just nice
Put your
to,
feet
as
up.
they say, unplug and,
Yeah.
you know, sit and relax.
Unplug.
Yeah.
Do
And
you-
if it's not the turkey or the ham.
When you
know,
say
whatever
unplug, you mean you turn off the internet
No,
and
God,
TV?
no,
Because
no.
that's unplugged.
just you just sit and enjoy each other's company.
What are you talking the whole time?
We're talking.
Or are you staring at your tell me more. I'm curious.
No. We chat or watch a Leaf game. You
Oh,
know,
so the
tonight's
TV's
weekend.
on.
Yeah, TV would be
Okay.
on. Yeah. Watching a movie where
I thought you
we're
meant
catching
no
up on some stuff on Netflix
unplug
right
means
now.
like no internet, no Wi-Fi, and just hardcore conversations. Oh, well,
No hardcore conversation. No, we're just,
know,
just
just
normal chatter.
normal
Chit-chat,
chatter.
yeah.
Okay. Unplugged, but that is the way to do it. And
He says on
looking forward
the
to that.
deck on Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
Is it going to be warm? Now, I had asked you about tomorrow, and you told me it's going to be 16 and cloudy, but when I looked at my weather app, that was not accurate at all.
Mine did change. As
Oh.
I say, if you don't like the weather here, just wait 10 minutes. Mine says a 55% chance we could see some showers late tomorrow afternoon.
So if I don't like the weather here, wait 10 minutes and I'll like it less.
And you'll like it less,
Okay.
or it'll change.
All right.
Or the rain will
well, I
stop.
like it less.
Yeah.
I definitely like it less. Another thing is the unfortunate news is it's camping closing time. And so that means all the winterizing, at least I see
You got to get your camper
some
ready
campers
to go.
on here, some RVers.
This is the last weekend to go in there and close things up.
Yeah, that's right. So you got to sort of winterize your cabin there.
You got to put your golf carts away and
Yeah, you got to put it all away there, Kinsman.
generators.
Back to reality. Spent the day. I got. You know what? I have blisters on my hands.
You were,
from my
you were
neighbor.
trimming hedges.
My neighbor Justin Zajac, who's his birthday, by the way. Justin.
Well, happy birthday,
Hasn't been
Justin.
on social media in 30 years. That guy.
He's disconnected.
He's unplugged. Okay, he's the real unplugged. I don't know if you can see, but he let me. I had to trim my hedge because we have the Halloween party in my front lawn, and the branches are all sticking out. So I don't want anyone to get poked.
Bit of a liability.
So
Yeah.
I was going to do it electric, but he said go old school with the big hedge
The
clippers.
big shears.
And then I had the smaller ones for the thinner.
like the pruning shears.
My hands are killing me, dude. You ever worked that hard where your hands blistered?
Yeah. Trimming the plum tree. My grandparents used to have a plum tree.
A plum tree.
Yeah, and some of the branches would get blight. If blight is a thing, it was on the branches, and we had to cut them off, or else it would infect the tree.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I just did that today, and that was hard work. I told Justin, I'm like, I have keyboard hands. Look at these sensitive hands here. But we're getting that, and then on Tuesday morning, Teddy's coming to my place, and he's built us a 10 by 10 foot cage.
This is pretty wild for the Halloween party.
The cage will be around the stage for the Halloween party. So the library will be in there. Courtney, who we met last night,
You
is
got
doing
Sonic
the
going
comedy.
to be there from the NOE.
Yes, Sonic will be there. He's going to be dancing with the kids. So, yeah, it's all going to be really Halloweened out.
Okay,
Yeah, big time.
Nice.
So we had to get that all set, ready for Tuesday.
it's going to be fun.
So
Yeah.
Teddy doesn't, like, it's a 9 a.m. start time.
And he'll be there at 8:58.
Yeah, he'll be
That's,
there, yeah.
Just like him on October 1st.
Yeah.
Was right here and whipped up
Yes.
these decorations. Spent the entire day here.
So bless
Studio
him.
67.
He has, like, he drew you know when you get a tattoo and someone draws your tattoo? Well, when you get a tattoo,
When I
someone
get a
draws their
tattoo,
tattoos. Like when I go see JC, he'll draw it out first. So Teddy did this with the cage. He sent me a drawing, like not digital, like a hand drawing.
Hand drawing with
He's
the
awesome.
dimensions. So you better follow the instructions.
So the Halloween party, Selena's asking, is on Halloween. And there's two shows, 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock. They're essentially the same show. It's a family-orientated event. You can come to both if you wish.
That's it. Go to one,
And
go to both.
they'll be about 30, 35 minutes long, completely free. We're not asking for anything. And we're going to have some prizes. Of course, we're going to have some candy, games, dancing, crafts. And we expect, if the weather turns out to be pretty nice, really big crowds.
A big crowd.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
You said no admission, but you know, maybe we can set aside a bin and people can bring a non-perishable. Drop them off to maybe the
And then you're
South
going to
Porcupine Food Bank
Yeah.
or something.
we're
Or
going to
Timmins
stuff
Food
them
Bank.
in your Nissan.
Yeah, we'll put them in the trunk of the Nissan.
If I left them in my
Sent
house, the Danes would eat all those cans. But yes, so we're looking, and my neighborhood doesn't get a lot of kids usually for Halloween, which means they have the best candy. So if you have trick-or-treaters spread out throughout the neighborhood also.
Your neighborhood has.
Yes, because they don't
got
get a
the
lot,
memo.
like you're getting full-size candy
Oh,
bars.
I love that. That used to be the
Around here.
map. Halloween. Who was handing out the pops? Who was handing out the
Yeah.
full size? You know, the O. Henry
Yeah.
bars.
See,
everything
I
else.
was never a fan of the pop because the pop weighs down your bag. you need a wagon for the pop.
Or you'd find out where the guy was or the gal was, delivering the pops.
Yeah.
And you'd, do your route, and then you'd go back and get the pops at the end.
At the end of the night. So you had a pop plan. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
A pop plan. Anyways, Ronnie's first distraction of the night. If you can hear him in the background.
He
Derek,
thinks
don't
he's got
be
a
slipping. Let him know, Derek. Give him good peer mentorship.
Mentorship.
But yeah, so that's Halloween. But first Thanksgiving, and we're really looking forward to tomorrow and the amount of people that show up at our office looking for the donations for gift cards for food. Like we had 300 plus last year, and expect the same or more this year.
It's going to be a big day.
Yeah,
and
that's
again,
right.
if you can drop off a donation in person, 11 to 4 tomorrow at Yiggs, your independent grocer, or you can drop off EMTs. And again, we'll be posting
them
that throughout the course of the day tomorrow.
Yeah, we definitely will. So we're looking forward to that as people get set for their Thanksgiving weekend.
It's going to be good.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you know this answer? Why don't we have the same Thanksgiving weekend as the United States? Or why doesn't the United States, well, they would never follow Canada, never mind. Why don't we have the same as the States?
The U.S. has theirs.
You must have done this bit on the radio in 30-some years.
No, never did.
You never talked.
Did.
Why the difference?
They just the difference is they celebrate theirs in November. We celebrate ours in October.
Kinsman, I know that.
I know.
I'm saying why.
Doesn't it have something to do with Christopher Columbus,
Really?
who came?
Okay, so if someone can let us know,
Yeah.
someone who has a good guess.
Some teacher know-how out there.
Because I sort of dig their Thanksgiving. Because you're Thanksgiving and then boom, you're popping right into the Christmas season.
Right in the Christmas
Or-
and Black Friday. Doesn't it fall on like a Black Friday?
It falls on a Thursday. So Black Friday is the shopping day after.
Okay, so they've got the Thanksgiving and then Black
Thursday.
Friday's on that Friday.
Now, or is it too many holidays close together where we have that space a bit?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe. Well,
yeah. Because there's
I know some Canadians they celebrate theirs on the November date
Who?
instead of October. Some do,
Yeah.
or they celebrate both.
All right. Well, I'm into that. I mean, I watch the football all day. But I'm just curious.
That's your big fan.
I'm just curious.
Fan
So
of the U.S.
let's see.
Thanksgiving.
Because the U.S. What does that say there, Kinsman?
What is it? Because the USA is Christmas and Thanksgiving is close, and one they decorate earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
And what does Gary say? Our Thanksgiving is earlier because our harvest is earlier, and it's
cold up here.
Oh,
Okay.
see, that's something I can.
That makes a little
I
bit
can
more
get
sense there,
behind.
Gary.
All right. Is that why?
I don't know. That's what Gary thinks anyway.
Yeah. I guess our turkeys, it would be a frozen turkey dinner
Yeah, frozen turkey.
in November.
Yeah, the fall harvest comes a little bit sooner for us up here.
So, does the countries that celebrate Thanksgiving outside of Canada and the United States, if there is any, do they celebrate it in October or November?
I don't.
Or do other
I
countries
wasn't paying
celebrate?
attention in class that day.
Is Thanksgiving universally celebrated? Because I rarely see other cultures.
Celebrating the Thanksgiving. I think they've
But I
got
could be
other
wrong.
versions of feasts.
Yeah.
you know.
Do they?
Well, if you go down the street, Lady Luck, I know Festa or Filipino Fiesta.
Yeah.
They celebrate that. So different cultures,
Right.
or different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folks. But I'm wondering, say, if Mexico this weekend, are they celebrating Thanksgiving? Or do they celebrate in November?
I think they'd be celebrating, but they wouldn't be celebrating the U.S. one because they're not part of the U.S. So I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I have all these questions I thought we're going to get
Well,
answered
maybe with
today.
the tourism, the Canadians coming down, maybe they celebrate.
Google it.
They celebrate
Yes.
all of them.
Google it, Kinsman.
Well, let's Google it.
You got your phone always on you.
about that?
Give me a Google there. Find.
Google?
Ask. Okay, Google.
All right.
What countries celebrate Thanksgiving?
All right, let's see here.
You had to put your code in there 5 times in
Yeah.
that phone. How
What,
many codes do you got
What
there?
what countries celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah, but we're going to figure
on.
this out.
Countries celebrate
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Oops, I can't even type.
Which countries celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
We're going to Google it live on the air here.
Let's see what it says here. So Canada,
Yeah.
the Netherlands,
All
And
right.
15 more. Japan, Grenada, Liberia,
Okay.
Brazil, China, Ghana, Germany, India, Norfolk Island, United Kingdom, South Korea, of course, the Canadian Thanksgiving, and India also
Now-
celebrates it as well.
Chris, Chris says talk to text. I've told Mark a million times talk to text, but
That's
he doesn't buy into it.
That's it.
Talk to text. Chris is telling you use talk
Yeah,
to text.
Talk to text.
Okay, but do they celebrate it on which days? Can you do a deep dive there?
Yeah, hang on here.
Like, pick the Netherlands. Which day does the Netherlands celebrate
let's
Thanksgiving?
go back to the Netherlands. January 30th
Oh.
was formed.
They celebrate Thanksgiving on January the 30th?
Yeah, or let's see this here. Netherlands actually celebrate the American Thanksgiving. So
Okay.
there they go.
Okay, give me one more country.
Okay, let's do Brazil.
Yeah, I like that.
They celebrate the United States, so a lot of them maybe just follow suit with the U.S. or
right.
Canada. United Kingdom. Thanksgiving is less a holiday and more so a festival, the Harvest Festival they call it.
So what about, I would think we would celebrate it the same day as the British. Tell me
The
when
British?
the British celebrate
All right,
Thanksgiving.
well, that was the United Kingdom.
Yes, the
But
UK.
they call it the Harvest Festival, and it usually happens in October, late November. Pardon me.
United Kingdom?
United Kingdom. Yeah, New England occurs well before the late November date on which the modern Thanksgiving is.
Wow. Okay, so we're the only country that goes rogue here.
We're going rogue.
We are going rogue.
Yeah, we're getting a good deal on our turkeys.
So there you go. So you'll when you go lights out at your house, when you power down, you have a hold of conversation now.
yes,
You'll be able to
we
thrill
can
everyone.
Start chatting about the different Thanksgivings around the world.
You'll know it all.
Yeah,
We're learning.
but not
today.
tonight though. It's a Leaf game.
Is
Can't
Mark
be
the
chatting.
Google master? He's the Google master.
I don't know.
He got the information. We'll give him credit. Didn't talk to text, but he got the information.
Got the info
Yes.
required.
Is anyone going to check out the comedy show at Full Beard at 8 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, Laugh Therapy Live is tonight, 8 o'clock, and Ryan Horwood, Courtney Rassico, there's Ben Nash, whole bunch of slew of other amazing comedians, hosted by Richard Studel.
Yeah.
tonight. And tickets, $25 at the door. You can buy them online or just show up at Full Beard at 8. Still plenty to go.
Yeah. They had a few tickets left last we counted, but once again, Courtney and Ryan.
Yeah, they were in here last night.
Yeah. What a delight. And that Ryan really has, when he provides you with some advice in the entertainment history, that's someone you listen to because Ryan's done some really
He's
awesome
done
things.
some stuff, yeah. Children's
has.
Television shows dating back way back in the early 90s.
He was on a
Mid-90s.
Disney show.
Yeah,
so
Disney.
That's,
He was on Cash Craze.
yeah, so they are
raising money.
Yeah, for the Canadian Mental Health Association.
CMHA
Yeah.
in town. So all the money's going to there. And if you miss them in Timmins tonight, they'll also be in Iroquois Falls tomorrow night at the Y. Another show.
Joanne says, I wish I could, but getting ready for my grandkids that will be arriving tomorrow. Well, that's exciting for Joanne
Yeah,
Savard.
people preparing.
The
For the Thanksgiving
grandkids,
feasts.
the grandkids are arriving.
Yeah, the arrival of family and, the in-laws, everybody coming over and having a grand old time.
That's right. So that's good. Is this the first Leaf comment here?
What's that? Uh-oh. Yes, Montreal beat Toronto 1-0.
Yeah. Did they?
They did.
Okay, I had a hard time hearing that with my age. What was the score
It was
there?
a good game. 1-0
was a good
Montreal.
game,
Yeah, we
yeah.
didn't score.
Right.
But,
No. So it was a good game.
We'll hopefully have a better game tonight. They're
We
back,
gave it the
back
good-
at it. We gave it our all.
The good. That's all that matters. You give it the gusto.
Gave it the gusto.
The Leafs had fun. Not everyone can win.
Well, who was in net for Montreal? He stopped 47. We peppered 47 shots
Peppered.
in the loss.
And 0 goals out of
Zero
those
goals.
47. So where were the shots from their own blue line?
Yeah, probably from the other end. But we get 47 shots tonight.
yeah.
We beat the Devils.
A few months ago, you told me you were a massive Oilers fan, Oilers everything, and I haven't.
We jumped on the bandwagon
Yeah.
just for the playoffs. Now that playoffs is done, we're back
Right.
cheering for the Leafs again.
you traded.
Yeah, we're not cheering for the Oilers.
Yeah.
Who lost, by the way, 6-0 last night on their home opener.
Yes. The Sens played tonight too. I was actually going to go down there and watch the game with TJ. You know TJ McKinnon
Yeah,
and Mel.
TJ is down in Ottawa right now watching the game.
I was going to go, but our Feed a Family is very important to us, so I skipped. See, Kinsman, I skipped the Sens home opener for you. How do you like? Would you ever skip a Leafs opener for me?
Well, I would skip the Leafs home opener for Feed a Family.
Okay, you went all mushy with the law ball. Of course you would. Of course we would. There is Paul Sparky Charette.
Yes, Paul.
We have some news coming out about his amazing non-for-profit. Do you know what it is?
The film festival.
Society, I believe.
Yeah, society, pardon me. Yeah.
So we have a program that calls Love for Nonprofits, and that is a part of the Lions, right? And who else is on board? The Cooperators.
The Cooperators.
Right. And so they offer free advertising for nonprofit organizations. Yes. And Christy from Paul's amazing nonprofit group that brings these beautiful films to our community reached out, and they got awarded with a free week of advertising.
A free week.
Starting next week.
Well, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's
we'll find
right.
out what's going on in the Film Society here in the city.
Yeah.
Okay, great work there.
Oh, and Paul does have a festival. Now, I told Christy on the phone, I says, as long as the next movie they bring in, this is when I heard it wasn't playing, was the Terrifier 3, because I think that's a great independent movie. She was going to review it with the board, but Imagine Cinemas has brought it in.
They already brought it in,
Yeah.
yes. Terrifier 3, featuring Art the Clown, who's the next shot of Klomp there, hanging out in the hallway. Is on this week. Yes, Terrifier 3, and the reviews, they say the first scene has people leaving the theater. Now, is it true, or are they just using the good old hype from 1 and 2?
Yeah. That's a load of malarkey, as you would say there, Kinsman, because that's just negative press turning into good press.
As they said, any press is better than no press.
Let me ask you this question. If you go to the movies and you choose to go see the Terrifier, do you think that you're into gore and horror? You know what you're getting with the Terrifier,
You know what you're getting
right?
into.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going to see
You're not going to see
G-rated.
Bambi on Ice or
Bambi on Ice.
A Disney movie.
Right. You know you're in the gore.
Yeah.
So no one goes to see the Terrifier and gets shocked at the fact that people die. Because it's called the Terrifier. It's not called the Pleasant Fire.
And the organizers or the directors have brought, as they raise the bar in the gore world, they say the one scene will shock everybody. And that's I'm assuming that's the scene that is maybe in the opening scene.
So every Terrifier, that's Damien.
There's a gore shock. Shock value.
There's one scene that's supposed to make you drop your pants and run for the doors, but
apparently people have been doing that.
Right.
Well, that's what they've been saying.
Apparently, yes. We tried that here. We said people threw up when they came in our office, and that press didn't help us at all.
No. That's what they were saying about number 2. Right?
Yeah, 1 and 2. But the Terrifier is here, and we're gonna go check it out this weekend.
Yeah, don't go for if you're the faint of heart, right?
Well, yeah. Why would you go see the Terrifier if your heart was faint?
Well,
it makes no sense.
If you're into the action, this is even more gorier than the Friday the 13th.
Well, Friday the 13th is tame compared to the Terrifier.
Yeah, a lot tamer.
Especially as you get to the later the Friday the 13th, because there was a lot of cut scenes, because they wanted to drill the rating down to PG-13 for more people can go and see it. So you'll see the machete come and then a cut scene where you won't see it.
The cut scene, you don't see too much more.
So definitely. Are you watching any vintage horror at home getting ready for Halloween? Besides the hockey game last night, you're into horror.
Yeah, well,
what
into
else?
the horror. Maybe Hallow's Eve.
Oh, that one again.
Yeah.
We're still on
we
that
haven't
movie?
watched that one yet.
Haven't you watched the Dark
We have not. We're waiting for Halloween. We kind of theme it.
Every time I ask you if you're watching a movie, you go, we're thinking about Hallow's Eve. How much thinking do you have?
Well, we'll watch it at some point.
Do you just scroll up on
Yeah, we do. We spend about half an hour trying to find something.
and then fall asleep. Well, watch it. We did original Child's Play last night. We're going to do Child's Play 2 tonight. So we sort of like pick a series and then like go up. Last year we did Nightmares and did all the way up there. So,
Nightmares on Elm Street.
so there's a lot of Chucky movies to dig into.
Lots of Chucky.
Yeah, so we're going there. So we are that's our theme. But yeah, watch that movie already, Kinsman.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you.
All Hallows Eve.
I'm gonna ask you on Tuesday if you peeked
Okay,
at it.
we'll watch it over the weekend.
Okay.
Which kind of leads into the whole Terrifier.
Yes.
Art the Clown, who's right behind you, right there. There he is.
There he is, right there. Yeah. Chucky. So what is Amanda saying? Hello there.
Amanda Cassingay says, I was always so scared of the Poltergeist movie, but now I watch it and laugh how awful the graphics
Yeah.
are. LOL.
Well, it's you're right. I mean, even if you watch the original Friday the 13th,
They're
the
pretty
original
cheesy.
Child Play, now, but in the time frame they came out with the CGI, which pretty much didn't exist, it's basically all puppetry.
Yeah.
When it came out, that was state of the art, right? So nowadays, if you compare it to something new, it's going to be different. But still, the old horror icons are still the best horror icons.
Well, even if you go back to the original Psycho
Yeah.
with, Norman Bates,
Yeah.
The shower scene, pretty scary back in the day. You watch it now, it's pretty cheesy, but pretty good for special effects back when that movie was made.
Yeah, well, exactly. But sometimes that's what makes it pretty good in my mind. So it's hard to compare and contrast old school to new school. I'm curious how the remake of Christine will be. Once again, it's very rare that a remake will come close to an original.
They try. It's like Beetlejuice.
Well,
Can't be the
Beetlejuice
first one.
is
It
a
was still
sequel, but that's a sequel.
Yeah.
Right? A sequel is fine, but a remake is like the same movie told with a new cast, with a modern twist. It's tough to find success in that. There's rare occasions where that works. So Christine being such a classic movie, I don't know.
Yeah,
Stephen
sometimes.
King's involved with it, so who knows?
Now
So-
the one movie series, or I guess I'm going to say going back in time, and going from number 1 through and 3 would be probably Police Academy. They had good sequels.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Police Academy.
Police Academy and
Yeah.
the guy who did all the sound
But
effects. There,
if
Michael Winslow.
But like I'm saying, if they tried to reboot Police Academy, they like redo the first movie with a new cast, would it be the same? It probably wouldn't be because the original characters were just so good. It's right. They've tried this with Nightmare on Elm Street, complete disaster. They've tried this with Evil Dead, disaster. Friday the 13th,
when he went to
disaster.
space, like come on now.
But that wasn't like the,
It's because they
the
couldn't
reboot.
use Crystal Lake.
They rebooted Friday the 13th, telling the story again, and the movie was a disaster.
Well, because someone had the copyrights for Crystal Lake, and they couldn't use Crystal Lake, so that's why he shows up in New York, and Jason takes Manhattan, which is kind of silly.
That's one of the better Friday the 13th.
Well, the one
there.
in space,
Well, Jason X, yeah.
yeah, that's
Hey,
kind of far fetched.
Well, you want to know some nerd history about Jason X?
Yeah,
Okay. For those who are horror fans, so, and I know this because I watched an 8-hour documentary on Friday the 13th. Right? I make fun of your pipe and kimono. Look what I'm doing, an 8-hour documentary. So Freddy versus Jason was in writing room hell. It was supposed to be released 3 years before it came out, but it went through like 30 or 40 different writers. So the people at the Friday the 13th franchise are getting like agitated. They wanted some revenue. So like in the meantime, we're just going to put together a Friday the 13th movie and make it really quick, which turned out to be Jason X with the lowest possible budget ever. They just wanted a movie out while they were waiting
With
for
Jason.
Freddy versus Jason. Yeah.
on the International Space Station.
Yeah, that was
Right.
brutal. Yeah. So if you watch that one, which is the worst one, but it still had Kane Hodder, the best Jason. And a cool Crystal Lake scene in that movie, which is virtual reality. But besides
they
that,
tied that one in, yeah.
yeah, that was about 82 minutes of a waste of time.
Yeah, they don't make them too long. I guess you couldn't stretch it. They wanted to stretch it
Yeah.
further, but you can't. They're like, let's just end this
Yeah.
one.
What reboot did Rob Zombie do? So, Gary, this is Halloween. Another great example, complete disaster. I love Rob Zombie horror movies. I do not like what he did with Halloween because Michael Myers doesn't walk or talk and have fantasy horses and unicorns. That's
Different brains.
Michael Myers is
different
the
brains,
boogeyman,
different
yeah.
different theories and different scenes.
Yeah, that's right.
In theatrics. Yeah.
So it's hard. So back to the question: will Christine be any good? I mean, I don't have high hopes for such a classic horror movie to be
maybe
rebooted.
maybe
Yeah.
a sequel comes out and it's going to be better than the first. But very, very rare.
Yeah. All right, there, pal. What do you got in your hands here? Big prize
Midtown
tonight.
Bowl. It's a family deal, 1 hour
Yeah.
prize.
Yeah.
Got that over there. And we're also giving away a Sweet Freeze, a platter of taffy. They just whipped up a new batch of taffy this week down the street, 175 3rd Ave, and someone's going to win that platter tonight with the bowling. And you'll go pick up your platter at Sweet Freeze with Paul and Holly.
Yeah, and I should say you missed a big moment because we're talking about movies so much. We're like Siskel and Ebert, the classic, and you love the thumb.
Big thumbs up.
You had so many thumb
Well,
opportunities.
Jason X, thumbs down.
Yeah, you know, Siskel and Ebert did not like each other. If you Google
They
something,
handpicked, and they were perfect for that role. That's why that's
will-
why it did so well. Because it was real.
I'll show you something on YouTube during the break. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're rolling in the
We're
sponsors.
going to roll into the sponsors, and we'll be back with a big winner, Midtown Bowl and Sweet Freeze right after this.
All right. Thumbs up.
For the best in photography, you choose Mark DeRoche Photography, award-winning, nationally accredited professional photographer based right here in Timmins, winner of the 2016 Best in Class Portrait in Ontario for 2016. And order your Sweet Freeze Halloween baskets today with Sweet Freeze Timmins. Check out their spooky selections and more, located 175 3rd Avenue in your downtown. You can even shop online, sweetfreeze.ca. And try the Sparks Pizza October meal deals today. Stop into 206 3rd Avenue for their French onion pizza specials and more. Also try one of Sonny's pumpkin pie milkshakes. Dine in or take out 206 3rd Avenue. You can even shop and order online, sparkspizza.ca. Receive $100 off $500 or $250 off a $1,000 purchase with the purchase of a 2025 Ski-Doo or Lynx apparel at Mikey's General Sales. Shop today, located 1301 Airport Road. In Steinberg and Mann turn 105 this month. Drop in and shop Darren Taylor's 105th year anniversary specials and more, located 25 Wilson Avenue. Become a Lions member today with the Schumacher Lions Club. You'll find them in the Lions Den in the basement of the MAC. Give them a call today, 705-267-6838. And have Albert and Katrina seal your deal with Royal LePage or Northern Realty Leaders. Check out their new listing at 464 Cedar Street South and more. Call for a showing, 705-465-3493. And go watch The Joker, The Wild Robot, and Beetlejuice at Imagine Cinemas this week. For tickets and showtimes, visit ImagineCinemas.com. Book your crown appointments this week with Darren DeBano with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, located 1300 Riverside Drive. Also, stay tuned on how you can win an XRT Ultimate RC on our show, valued at over $3,000. Details coming soon. And the Storm take it on the road this week with a stop to the Claude LaRose Arena for a night and battle with the Lumberjacks. Next home game for your Storm will be Saturday, October 19th, 7:30 when they take on the Sioux Eagles. Get a ticket now for the NOE's Halloween Bashes. Happens Saturday, October 26th at the Dante Club. The Kids Bash 1 to 3 with the Adults Bash 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Tickets available now at Wicked Stuff and Elfie's with the proceeds to Timmins Con 2025. And when you need your package delivered on time every time, you put your trust into Robert Champagne at Timmins Courier Service. Call today, 705-266-4285. Attawapiskat Catering is the full catering service for the De Beers Victor Mine Site, 100% staffed and fully operational by First Nations. And Ron Parody knows how to make the deals with your wheels. That's why it's worth the drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Take the short drive today, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And if you need to rent it, then Gord's Rentals has it for you. Located 778 Riverside Drive, serving the industrial, commercial, and residential sectors. Find the post and nominate a nonprofit for Love for Nonprofits. And winners will win a free week of advertising on our show. With a big thanks to the Schumacher Lions Club and Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Tackle your fall renos with professional guidance and know-how with Timmins Home Improvement Center. Stop in and browse their showroom today, located 89 Wilson Avenue. Need a trained security guard for your next event or function? Then contact Martin Peel today for your quote with Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435. Find your dream home today with Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Check out 189 Rosemary Crescent and more online, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. Still time to put a float in for the Santa Claus Parade, but the deadline is fast approaching with your downtown Timmins BIA. Deadline is coming up November the 1st. Get all the details and to register at downtowntimmins.com. And Fall Madness is on now with Timmins Hyundai. With the purchase of all your in-stock Palisades, Santa Cruzes, or Ioniq 5s, you'll receive a 55-inch TV free. Book your test drive today, 800 Riverside Drive. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew, and boost your business and win free advertising on our show. With a big thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Trade X, and Mikey's General Sales. Watch for the weekly post to nominate. And the first and only First Nations owned security provider in Ontario is Advanced Security Protective Services, located right here in Timmins, 705-267-5547. For the best financial advice in the North, you call Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited, 705-264-4395, or drop in and see them, 239 Wilson Avenue. And join Mel and Mel in their green room with Count Community, connecting opportunities by visiting networks together. For more details, visit online at shesconnected.ca. And it's not too late for youth bowling leagues at Midtown Bowl. For ages 3 to 19, always weatherproof and fun for everyone to enjoy, 705-267-3500. And the U9 teams have been selected with the PMHA. Schedules and ice times are now in your inbox and available online through the PMHA Facebook page. And the Timmins Majors play twice this Thanksgiving. Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. against the New Liskert Cubs, and Sunday morning, 10 a.m. against the Sioux Junior Greyhounds. Both games at the McIntyre Arena. And sign up now for fall DARE classes with DARE Timmins. Classes happen every Wednesday through till December at the Timmins Public Library. To register, you can email daretimmins@gmail.com. And jackpot days continue at Jackpot Time Timmins. Your chance to win double line prizes every single session, located 251 First Avenue. And watch our show all school season long for updates with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. You can watch for interviews about events, programs, and student accomplishments, and more. And Chow says, see you soon. Ryan and Kennedy are getting close to their grand opening of the Chow Sandwich Company. Watch for details on their new restaurant location, located at 177 3rd Avenue in your downtown, coming soon. Get a ticket now for TFX Rockin' Bull Bingo. Happens Saturday, October 19th at the Mac Ballroom. Cost is $40 with games, prizes, DJ, dancing, and more. Details at TimminsFestivals.com. And our Feed a Family for Thanksgiving is coming up this Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll see you at Johnson's, your independent grocers. We will be accepting donations of money to purchase gift cards for food for those in need. With a big thanks to the Timmins Hyundai crew, Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited, and to Jacob and Tara at Johnson's, your independent grocers. Book your fall deep cleans now with DAP Cleaning Solutions. For the best in residential, commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed in the North, call Andrew N for your free quote, 705-465-3500. Traveling soon? Then meet Northern Ontario's newest insurance broker, Roxanne Crawford. For home, commercial, farm, small business, or travel, call Roxanne today, 705-262-0415. Scan the QR code for a chance to win a $150 Amazon gift card. And it's Laugh Therapy Live in support of the Canadian Mental Health Association this Thursday night, 8 p.m. at Full Beard Brewing, hosted by Richard Stoodle, featuring acts from Ryan Horwood and performances by Courtney Rassico and friends. Tickets are $25, available online at fullbeardbrewing.com.
Back in action there, Kinsman.
Yes, the big Halloween spooky.
I
laugh
was
there.
spending some time here double checking your Thanksgiving stats.
Okay, and were they correct?
Surprisingly accurate.
They are
to my dismay.
surprisingly
We look blank with no overlay. Derek sort of let off of Ronnie a bit, eh? Like he's letting him slide now.
Gas,
Yeah.
sponsor reel.
Yeah. That's
Getting
right.
close to wrapping up the show.
Yeah,
He's going to go home and cheer on the Leafs.
Derek had said he was like really going to push Ronnie tonight, and he's let him slip a few times. Now Derek needs a mentor.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have
They have
two
to
mentors.
mentor each
the
other.
mentor needs a mentor.
But speaking of hockey, both our teams, it's a good night.
Is
Leafs
it?
up 3-0, and the Ottawa Senators up 2-0.
Well, how is that a good night when the Leafs are up? Like
they're up.
it's a half of a good night.
Well, it's a good night because Toronto, obviously, coming off 1-0 loss to Montreal yesterday. And tonight they're taking on their old coach, Sheldon Keefe, in New Jersey, up 3-0 so
if
far.
the Leafs win tonight, you're staying up late and watching All Hallows Eve.
Well, we just might.
Right.
We just might. Eating Sparks Pizza. I wanted to give a shout out to Tim and Lisa Jameson. And, when you work down the street from one of the best pizza places in all of Northern Ontario, Sparks Pizza, that's what we got for supper tonight. And just got the message delivered from Tim himself. And Tracy had it made specifically to order. If you've got anything, if you want to use lactose-free cheese, gluten-free crust, again, the special order, she says it was absolutely effing fantastic. And I'm going to go home and try the carnivore from Sparks. That's what I'm going to dive into.
So everyone's making health-conscious decisions, and you're like me. You're throwing down a piece of 12-foot salami.
I'm eating some meat, the carnivore.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm in the same boat. All right, Wheel of Winning. Ronnie's going to show up the overlay here, there, Kinsman. All right, he's going to turn that down to 35, the background music.
You want to drown us out there?
Yeah.
All right, so someone's going to win a family deal 1 hour of the Midtown Bowl. And down the street from us, across the street from Sparks Pizza, we've got Sweet Freeze, a platter of taffy from Paul and Holly. And again, the winner will walk down tomorrow, 175 3rd Ave, and pick up the amazing prize.
Roll it, Ronnie.
Roll it, Ronnie.
Yeah. Ronnie can always roll it during that yappager there.
That's it.
We'll give him roll power.
I can yap over roll power.
Yeah.
Angèle Champagne. Congratulations, Angèle.
There.
Yes.
So, Angel, send us a DM with your address. We'll drop off the bowling
the bowling
certificate.
passes and Sweet Freeze. You just show up, and Paul and Holly will be waiting for you tomorrow. Or
There
whenever
you
you can walk in there for your taffy platter. They just whipped up a whole new batch of new taffies.
If you don't pick it up tomorrow, then we're going to pick it up.
We'll pick it up and snack on it for the Thanksgiving long weekend.
We're in a, let's give it a Tuesday because it is a holiday weekend.
It is a long weekend, but... stocking up, yes, we're eating turkeys, hams, whatever the meal is on the sweet side. Angèle's going to love shopping Sweet Freeze if she's never been.
They're the best. All right, outside tomorrow, 11 to 4, independent, Feed a Family.
Yeah, Feed a Family, our 9th,
Hey,
and we are raising the bar. We need more money than we raised on the 8th because the lineup was super long here.
And if you're not, we should say this, if you're not in a position to donate, we get that. Not everyone has that privilege. If you can share the posts, even if you just want to stop by and say hi, we'd love to see you there.
We've had people stop by and help hold signs. Just come by and hang out with us. Why not?
That's right. And come by, share the post. All those gestures mean a lot, so we would appreciate that. And I guess we'll be outside tomorrow, and we're debating whether Kinsman's on making sign duty.
Well,
this year
we're going to be making signs.
You were buying the money jug. Has it been purchased?
Yes,
It
money
has?
jug, and we've got the signs.
So,
and
do
we're
we have
prepping
a
all
real
that.
money jug this time?
We will have a real money jug.
All right.
Yeah. What do you think? It's just like a thermos. That
Last
says money
year
jug
you were
on
in
it.
charge of the money jug, and 7 out of 10 people that went by, they go, "What is this?"
Hey, it worked.
Well,
it held thousands of dollars in it last year. It worked.
yeah. So we're telling we have an improvement this year.
We have an improvement. Go us. Yes. It's going to be fun.
Hey, the money jug's on you, Kenji. You get the compliments or the discredit. So we'll see what it looks.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, thank you, Joanne. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. All right, we are out of here, Ronnie. We'll see you.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you after the Thanksgiving long weekend, but we'll see you at Johnson's, your independent grocer, tomorrow, 11 to 4 for Feed a Family.
So many of us on the move, on the paths we choose. We worry about things people say and the things we do. But I don't care about nothing that doesn't care about me. I just wanna be happy to be. Come get happy with me. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. But then one day it all makes sense. We gotta live like this is not the end. Live like this is not the end. Live life, live life. So if you wake up with the sun, or if you're the owl, take on each day as it comes, and remember love is power. When you're on top of the mountain, or looking out on the waves, I hope you drink from the fountain each day, and wash your worries away. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. Place our bets, might lose it all. And then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. 'Cause we all rise and we all fall. We place our bets, might lose it all. Oh, then one day it all makes sense. We just gotta live like this is not the end. The end. Live like this is not the end. The end. Live life, live life.
It's a Halloween scene out on the beach tonight. It's spooky. The moon was full, the night so dark. We huddled round the bonfire spark with surfboards stacked up in the sand. We heard an eerie supernatural band. Four zombies played a sinister tune as the vampires danced beneath the moon.
It's a Halloween scene under the stars with the witches and ghosts and the elves from Mars. The ghouls are dancing on the sandy shore. In the Halloween scene, you never know what's in store.
Ha ha ha! The werewolves howled a crazy song while in the sea the spirits swayed along. The night grew late, the stars shone bright. We surfed till dawn, till first daylight. With crashing waves upon this dark playground, this Halloween scene was the best around.